Well, this is the house in Scotland. This is on Friday morning. Sun's coming up, the sprinklers are on. Go for an hour at each station on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Finally got some flowers done. This is the front of the house. This is on the east side. Have baskets. Linda helped me, and we got the planters planted up on the front step. We moved our plants from the inside of the house out to the porch. They do pretty good in the summertime out here. And then we hang these planters along the porch. Here's what it looks like from the porch. Then we look to the south of the porch. Brought that little fountain from Nebraska up here. We'll take you down. We'll look at the south part of the yard. Took most of the weekend and part of this week to get the hedges trimmed. They're kind of looking fuzzy. There's hedges on around the courtyard and south edge of the property. These kind of look ragged, but those are a bunch of flowers that made it through the winter by moving them inside, and I nursed them along, kept them alive. They'll grow up from the remnants of the roots, mainly impatiens and New Guinea impatiens. That's where some of our roses are. That bush hasn't been trimmed yet. Then we'll go through the little archway. Again, this is another basket we put. This is on the south side of the kitchen. This is our little porches that comes out the south side of the kitchen. And this is our yard, our little courtyard on the south side. Have elephant ears planted in various spots. I just thought I'd show you these pink. Man, those are pretty. These are going to open up pretty soon, and they're more of a maroon color. Over here I had the first fire the other night. First fire of the season. Gnats and the mosquitoes are pretty bad, so we bought some tiki torches, and still pretty bad. Don't have this. Not exactly sure what to do with this. This we inherited. So I transplant something down in there, but I just don't know what yet. Okay, and then this is going over the other part of our yard. This was I'll call it an herb garden, but it was basically just a weed pile. So this year I turned it under, got started late, and this is where I have my row of cannas. They're just starting to come up. Tall red ones in the back, and the green ones are rows. They'll come in the front. Got some onions and some beets over there. Got a random something coming up. I think it's some sort of pumpkin or squash or something like that. A few other things. There's a tomato plant and a couple tomato plants there. Now this other part of the yard, this is on the west side of the house. Has this other garden area. Oh yeah, forgot this. This is this little 4-leaf clover type of a deal. I've got cannas just planted each one of these 4 areas right up close. This canna's starting to come up already. It's right there. Okay. Now out in here, another garden kind of gets weedy, so this year I kind of weeded it and threw some sort of something down so it wouldn't grow too much. Over in here, the neighbor was getting, was thinning part of its strawberry. So about every 1.5 feet, about every 18 inches or so, I transplanted some strawberries into there, and maybe we'll have some strawberries one of this year's, but just establishing the plants now. Something funny too, we're far enough north. Those are tiger lilies, but look at them lean towards the sun. They don't grow straight up, they grow towards the sun. I just thought that was funny. These flowers here too, they're lilies, and look how they're leaning towards the sun. Oh, hear that? That's the whistle. We got a 7 o'clock whistle in the morning, a noon whistle, 6 o'clock at night, and then 9 o'clock at night. So that way people who don't carry a watch knows what time it is, I guess. So there's our little house. This is on the west side of the house. That's the kitchen in there. Kitchen goes mostly on this west side of the house. That's where we do our grilling, is up there on top of the porch. I have a garage over here, double garage, and that goes down in the basement. We don't use this door very much, but this is where we park the cars. Okay, so, oh yeah, I forgot to say, we got a tree in our driveway. Right over there. This was a rose bush on the corner of the house where we go out to the garage. And it's lost most of her. It's quite a big rose bush. And this is the north side of the house. There's one of my stained glass pieces, of course. But this tree, oh yeah, there's the 63 Ford pickup that Grandpa Guinan had. And this is the north side of the house. It's a 2-story house, that little one up in the attic, that's in the attic. That's the door we usually go through. Which brings us around to the front yard, and this is where the video started. So this is This is the house in Scotland. Scotland, South Dakota.